This is Jet with Pop Austin Media, and I got artist Vintage J in the building, man. How's life?
What's up, brother? Doing good? Good Sunday? Breezy Sunday?
Sunday's always great.
Sunday's always great.
Yeah, get ready for the week. I'm asking this for everybody this month, because after this month, they just go out of the wayside. What is your New Year's resolutions?
One of my...
If you haven't, if not...
One of my New Year's resolutions probably finishing one thing at a time.
So completion.
Yeah.
And I feel you.
I feel like...
Sometimes scatterbrains happens.
Yeah, I feel,
And that's when you're creative, it happens.
Having like 10 tabs open in your fucking head. And
exactly.
It's so... I feel like that's one of my New Year's resolutions. Is
that's kind of a good problem to have, though. Sometimes it sounds weird to say.
Yeah,
I would say that. Okay, but let's start from the beginning though. Where are you originally from?
I was originally born in Mexico.
Oh, okay.
I was originally born in Mexico, and my family migrated over here to Austin, North Side, Rumberg area, North Lamar, Northgate.
How was that? Like experience? And how old were you when you got?
I was 4 years old.
Okay.
It was 2000. It was March of 2000. We came here legally.
I don't give a damn.
Yeah. No, it was just.
I don't give a damn. Do what you got to do.
Yeah. We came here. Legally. It's a new place. Never been before. Had to learn how to speak English.
English is a effed up language, bro, and you can cuss. I just don't want to start going like I say, but it's a fucked up language when you think about it. Just because it's just like it's tough. I think it's the worst language, especially in Texas, bro.
Correct. Yeah.
So how was that? You just like like what words that say the same or different things?
It was. I mean,
read and read.
It was. Like, it was kind of. I feel like Spanish is hard too, as well, bro. Spanish is super
it's hard for me, but that's just because I'm just terrible at it.
Yeah. But English was cool, man. I picked it up pretty quick. Yeah, when all school here. And so basically Austin's been my home, bro. You know what I mean? As a kid that, comes to a different country to find a better life.
You Austin
know what I mean?
Raised, so
it's what I know, you know what I mean? In and out. So
dope. Did you play any sports?
I played basketball and football.
Okay.
And middle school and high school. I started out playing soccer as a kid, but I transitioned into basketball when I was into middle school.
Dope. What high school did you go to? Or
I graduated from Lanier High School.
Okay.
In the north side. It's called Juan Navarro now.
All right, that's always weird when they change names of schools.
Yeah, it's weird.
Like,
but
I graduated from so and so. Oh no, wait, it's called this now, but it wasn't that when I was there. So
people were super upset when they changed the name, but man, just
rock with it. It is what it is. Yeah, I'm gonna still call you like I'm still call what I call it.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
They call it what they call it. So let's get it. Yeah, exactly. Because I know that as that name, but the other name, I'm like, well, I didn't realize they changed the name. So what got you into music? You good?
My bad.
No,
I was smoking.
No, you good, bro.
What got me into music? I used to write a lot. Like when I was in middle school, I used to just write like poetry, and then get into high school
on some Tupac stuff, right?
Awesome.
That's kind of what Tupac did. He started out
basically
poetry.
Like for himself.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And I would show some people, but when I got to high school, I started posting shit on Tumblr. I don't know if you're familiar.
No, I know Tumblr. Yeah, I know all that.
On Facebook, on Twitter, and people were reacting pretty good to it. Like I was getting great feedback from girls.
Oh, that matters.
But it was more of a. It was not of like high praising. It was more like, damn, your words are helping me.
Well, that
you
matters.
know what I mean?
This is much.
Correct. And my homie Ali, that I grew up with in the north side, he was like, bro, you should try rapping. And I'm just like, man, bro, I don't know about none of that shit. Like, I love music, you know what I mean? But I was like, I don't have no idea what the fuck, you know? But I went for it. Locked in, like 2016 is kind of when I really kind of started writing music. Yeah, you know what I mean? I was me and my boy Clutch. We're in his home studio, bro, like every day, just trying to write music, you know what I mean? And him being my producer.
So you got to write in the studio, though? a lot of the times. But
I was in the studio a lot, bro. But I didn't have no guidance. Because at the same time, he didn't know. My producer didn't know much. We were kind of both growing, you know what I mean? Oh,
yeah. But, I mean, being able to write in the studio is just also, like, some inspiration that you can get. It's like the same thing, like, when people go out and be like, oh, I got to, like, some people got to go party, and then they come up with something in their mind. They're like, yo, I was in this party. I saw this girl do this or whatever the case may be. They come up. It's the same thing to where, like, instead of just sitting up in your crib. So that's dope that you were able to actually still write, and even if it's a home studio, to where it's still some inspiration. You can be like, I can still get a vibe in here.
Yeah, correct. And, like, just getting comfortable with rapping in front of him. You know what I mean? Rapping out loud.
And like
creating
you said,
out loud. Like, you know what I mean? Like, even like when we be in the studio, just creating out loud is just so much better than just
it is
being like on your phone.
And the first time doing that, you feel like an idiot. Correct. You're just saying it out loud. And you just feel like, but you just got to eventually be like, F it. I'm rocking with this. This is what you're going to hear me. Just,
exactly.
You know, this is what I hear in my head. You just go drown everything else out.
Yeah,
exactly.
You don't even think of nothing else.
What's your favorite studio out here?
My favorite studio out here.
Just a random question. If you just had to think. And you're not shunning nobody. We're not shunning nobody here.
I mean,
if you just had to think, like,
I've been recording at Streetlight Studios.
Okay.
For about 2 years now.
So that's your guys that you vibe with?
That's my boy Kyle.
Dope.
Yeah.
Where did the name Vintage J come from?
I was into a lot of vintage stuff growing up as a kiddo.
Awesome.
So, it was literally that first. People will call me Jay, you know what I mean, all the time. They still call me Jay. So it was like I just kind of took Vintage J, and I feel like I'm an old soul, anyways.
I like that.
You know what I mean? So I love all that vintage shit. So
I'm bringing back the old school, but still in my own in the
modern day
with the times. Yeah, modern day. Yeah, I got that. Yeah. Remember your first show?
My first show I was ever put on was the Smokeout.
Shouts out to Jay Soldier.
Shouts out to the boy Jay Soldier.
Shouts
DJ
out to
Napalm.
Check that interview out. We got that. A few interviews back.
Yeah, shout out to that boy. I got selected to be on the second one.
Awesome.
The second Smokeout. That was my first actual like hip hop rap crowd. I've done like open mics at like Scratch House and like Spider House and stuff, but it was nothing as a organized show, you know, real created by culture. Yeah, it was dope. That was my first time ever performing like actually like in front of a hip hop crowd. Man, that shit was awesome. I went in and killed that shit.
How was it working with Jay Soldier?
How was it working?
Yeah, working with him on that event.
I didn't work with him on the event.
Who's the one who booked you for it?
He did, yeah.
You didn't see him like just throughout when you got on the day of the show and everything?
I mean, yeah. I don't know. I feel like you should elaborate your question a little bit.
Just when he booked you, just the process. You know, when he booked you and just the day of the show.
I got you.
Just the experience.
I got you. I got voted in by some of my friends. He reached out and he was like, "Hey, like what you're doing. I feel like you'd be a great fit." And yeah, we went in. We did rehearsals. It was so dope is that like he booked a studio, a rehearsal studio, and he had mostly all the artists come and rehearse. So he was really like trying to just, you know what I mean, get us to be like, hey bro, like, you know what I mean, do this a little bit better, do that a little better. That's giving us pointers and consulting.
That's dope.
Because he's already, you know what I mean, he already had major experience. And that was so great of him. Like, he ain't had to do that shit.
Not at all.
You know what I mean?
You just be like, here we are. You come up, do your thing.
You know,
if you can't get it, that's on you.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, but that's like that just shows you how he really likes the grassroots of all this shit. Shout out to him. But yeah, the show was great, man. And went in. It was a lot of dope ass artists, bro. That are, you know what I mean, that I'm sure you're gonna run into.
Oh,
yeah,
for sure.
Smokeout is a classic, man. It's from the jump, the earlier shows. You know, every show they've done has been packed and been a success, man. It's a dope platform for sure.
It's really important to me.
Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah, and it's only gonna get fucking bigger.
Yeah,
for sure, man. Real quick, let's segue into. There's two things that I see that you made on you're tied to, the North Way. Talk about the North Way.
So,
which I like what you're doing with that. I know what it is, but for the people that may not.
Appreciate you. So North Way was basically a made up concept of just
shout out North.
North Side. Of course, I grew up there, and me just seeing all the struggles and tribulations, not only that the North Side has, but every hood in America has. You know what I mean? Because my homies that were raised in the East and South have so many similar stories to what I've seen and what I've been through in the North. So basically, I just took it as a North Way is like having a lot of courage, you know what I mean? Being fearless of anything that steps in your way. Anything, literally anything. And, you know, finding perseverance through a very dark spot. Because that's basically what I seen, you know what I mean? Finding perseverance through a really dark spot, growing up there and, you know what I mean, being fucked up in the head, you know what I mean? And I've seen people really make it out of there. People being completely straight, dirty, active gang members to being Christian man and, you know what I mean, having families, and which is beautiful to see. So which is not only, like, once again, does not only happens in the North Side, happens everywhere.
Everywhere.
But I took it as, you know what I mean, North Way. And we're expanding it.
I like that, bro. I like what you're doing,
Appreciate
man.
you.
And then also, I'm going to probably slaughter this name, so I apologize. La Buena Onda?
La Buena Onda?
Oh,
yeah.
Hey,
La
I
Buena
got
Onda.
it right. Speak on that.
So, yeah, La Buena Onda was made, take a little sip.
Good. Doing the same thing over here.
La Buena Onda was basically made, it was a music showcase that I've been having in my head probably for like past like 3 years. I had talked to my homie Mario, which is the CEO of I Don't Know That's Perfect podcast.
Mm-hmm. Shouts out to them. I see them doing their thing. They're on the South, right?
Yeah,
South
Side. Shout out to the whole I Don't Know team and the boy Mario. We've been really good friends for like several years now, and we kind of went in with like, man, we should really throw a show, but you know what I mean, bring a little bit of our culture into this, you know, hip hop shit that we love, and we went for it. We got we started, I believe, July of 2021, and we did 3 shows in less than 5 months. We put upward 30 artists on the stage.
Dope.
And one of the most popping venues on 6th Street, Mala Vida.
So you're like giving back, like in a sense, like how J Soldier gave to you. You're doing that same thing, like you're giving back.
It's kind of different.
It's a little different, but I would say like you're still giving back.
We're pushing the culture forward.
Exactly.
I feel like, once again, like I was telling you a little bit before the camera started rolling, it's important for us to do these type of things. You know what I mean? Because we're planting our tree in this city that is going to be a really big deal in a few years.
We're going to be a problem.
We're going to be a huge problem. You know what I mean? That we're going to be like being spoken about, you know what I mean, in those big rooms, New York, LA, Atlanta, Canada. You know what I mean?
Another Mecca,
for real.
Yeah. Oh man, I like that. I like your promo work, man. So let's talk about who does, like, I like the cartoon clips. I like the vintage J with the hat. I like all that. I know you spoke on your man.
My boy right here, Sorte.
Go ahead and grab the mic, my guy. Speak on that. He's one of the
North Norway artists as well.
One of the North Norway artists. So what's up, man? Go ahead and speak on it briefly. And
I go by the name Sorte. I do logo work, music as well. I kind of came up in the graffiti game from like 2013 to 2019, something like that, and then kind of just transitioned into doing logos and music myself. And I mean, I met Jay through actually the Northway logo. He kind of hit me up on. He wanted a logo for the Northway thing, and we bumped heads together. Kind of came up with the eagle, the Aztec eagle, and then after that, it's just been genuine working with each other. That's all it is. Yeah.
My boy. Yeah,
that's dope, man.
We're growing the brand. You know what I mean? He's doing his own thing on the music. I'm doing my own thing on the music. We got a shitload of songs together that are gonna come out. And he's gonna drop his project soon. And badass motherfucking artistic motherfucker right here.
What real quick, what draws like your inspirations on like to do things? Like what's the
Man, I've always just been creative, honestly, bro. Since I was a kid, I was always drawing and kind of doing stuff. And I kind of somewhat started on the same thing with him. I was writing poetry in high school, and for maybe like 2 years before I actually got on the mic, I was actually writing like freestyles and shit to beats. And then when I met him with the logo and everything, it just happened, bro. Like it was just authentic, you know what I mean?
dope?
And just been working with him. It's been good and everything. So
I like your work, man. It really stands out, bro. Dope.
Yeah, and also
I got a question for my boy right here.
Yeah, go ahead.
What do you think about Austin turning into California, just the politics? I heard what you said when you came.
Man, I don't know, bro. I feel like it's a little more free here, honestly, and I feel like Texas as a whole doesn't really kind of fall into all that political shit. I don't really want to get too deep into it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, all right,
yeah.
Oh, you good.
You good. He said, nah.
Forget that. I feel you.
It could be like a 5-hour conversation.
I know. It's like when you came in, I said, oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's a whole nother interview.
Yeah, I'm aware of that shit, though. Like, I know what's up,
all right. Just a few more questions. So, basically from Austin, how do you feel Austin has morphed from when you got here and then now, as I guess as a city? Well, really, somebody broke it down to me real quick. They said this is a town. I was in a Lyft car, and then one of the ladies, she was like a real estate lady too, but just doing Lyft on the side, I guess during the pandemic. And then she was talking about how like Austin's a town, but it's morphing into a city. It started out, I guess, because like, you know, SoCo, I've seen some old stuff. It was like just dirt roads. It's kind of like growing so damn fast that they did not expect it to grow this fast. Correct. So I guess real quick, like, what do you think, like, how Austin has kind of changed? Is it good, or do you think it's bad?
I mean, I feel like it's good because I could be wrong, but I think we're a major city now.
Oh, definitely now. It is a major city.
You know?
Yeah.
Compared to the Houston, Dallas.
It's going to be a metropolitan, well, not metroplex pretty soon. Okay. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, population has fucking gone off the roof. Housing in the hood and even the outsides, where the good areas, the Pflugervilles, the Huttos, the Round Rocks, even over there like Maine or, you know what I mean, Del Valley. There's just way a shitload of housing now compared to what it was in 06. Like, nah.
Oh, I bet it was the same.
No, absolutely not. It's just, I don't know. There's nothing that we can control people moving here. You know what I mean? But we definitely need to hold down the plantation.
Definitely.
You know, as like natives, people that have been here for a lot, and even people that, even like you said, that were just in and out here all the time. That I've been going to Austin for over 10 years, and you know Austin. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that implies to them too.
Yeah, hold it down. Yeah, I feel you. And then real quick, what do you think about, like, do you believe that there's a surge in crime in Austin? Because that's what they've been pushing the narrative. I mean, I've seen some things. There's out-of-towners. Things are going to happen. There's events. There's stuff that goes on a lot out here. So
I don't think it's that, bro. I feel like, once again, Austin is a major city now. You know what I mean? That shit happens in fucking Houston, L.A., you know, New York, Chicago, all the time, every day.
Man, Chicago.
It's bad in L.A. and New York, too. Exactly. I mean, it's crazy.
Yeah, very. I mean, Chicago.
Well, yeah, Chicago, but L.A., like...
Detroit?
It's
Detroit, Memphis.
But yeah, you're right. Yeah. L.A. is really crazy.
We're just getting to that, you know what I mean, to that scale of a city.
True.
That things are gonna happen.
The more people that move,
things are gonna happen. You know what I mean?
The more shots you take, you're gonna have more falls. Exactly.
And there's gonna be way more adolescents that are fucked up in the head.
Exactly.
That are willing to do these type of stuff. You know what I mean? Than good people that are just, you know what I mean?
Yep. And the bad stuff's always gonna outweigh the good every time. And even though it's small.
Yeah. It could be 100 good things, and then there's a shooting on 6th Street.
Yep.
And then all that shit is gone.
There was something that just happened at the top of the year. Dude, like 14 shots just rung off. And I guess they're looking for a homicide. I think it was I forgot where it was. I just spoke on it not too long ago. But yeah, that's like, you know what I mean? But it happens everywhere and worse in other places.
Yeah.
On to some lighter topics. Talk about When Thugs Cry. Is that your last project you released?
Yeah, that was my last project.
I saw you had Mariah Ty on there. We done some stuff with her a few
Yeah.
years ago before the pandemic on one of our shows. But talk about When Thugs Cry, and I guess, do you have anything upcoming?
Upcoming, correct. Yeah, When Thugs Cry basically was music that I recorded through the COVID pandemic. I still got a lot of music on hold. But it was just, I feel like it was just something kind of shows you a little bit of the situations I was in during those, 9 months of being locked down. And yeah, basically, I feel like that's when I introduced you, right? Yeah. On Thugs Cry. I basically introduced him to, the platform.
Yeah.
And then kind of just a little testing the waters, you know what I mean? Boom, boom. And we did a lot of records. Those the records that I put out were obviously, the best ones. And yeah, basically kind of just running it. Who else I have on there?
Oh, man.
I should know this.
See if I can beat you to the punch real quick.
For real, right.
You got, I'm going to say so. All right. You got 3 features from Sorte, right?
Yes.
And then you got Bomani, Ray.
Barden.
Yeah, it just had a ... So you got those on there. And then the rest of them, you're holding it down on yourself.
Yeah, cool. I have Sabrina on lead. Is the single.
I've seen a post you did recently about that too.
Yeah, so Sabrina is one of the artists that we work closely with, and she's hard. She got some crazy shit coming.
Yeah, I've heard some of that stuff.
I'm excited to push that forward. Amira Tide, we had Read You probably for like a year already. But it was files got lost, and we finally recovered back to session.
Oh man.
Yeah. Stay With Me was with Babani Ray Barden when Music Lab was still open.
Oh man, R.I.P. Music
R.I.P.
Lab.
Music Lab, yeah.
Dad come Elon Musk came in and just knocked it down.
No, that shit. It's sad, but there's nothing we can do.
Ain't nothing you could do. You got money like that.
Yeah,
it's gone. What do you got? Any upcoming projects?
I have one project that's more of it's more kind of a lady side, more on some like R&B, like trap soul type shit.
Oh, that's some good stuff. There you go.
Then I got some.
Ladies mean money.
Ladies mean money. You're absolutely fucking right.
Because if they're not gonna spend it, somebody's gonna spend it for them when they ask for it. So like, ladies mean money.
Yeah. So I have one in the works. It's almost finished, and then I have a lot of singles. I have a lot of songs with Sorte that are gonna be coming out like soon with other artists as well. So yeah, we're planning to drop in definitely like a couple of singles a month.
Dope. Putting in work. 2022. Yeah. Let's get it. Okay, cool. Real quick, let's get some gifts.
Yeah. That shirt, is for your boy right here. That's why I brought that one.
Yeah, this one is for your boy.
Yeah.
Appreciate it, bro.
And then here you go, right here. So yeah, Vintage J custom made bag for you.
Custom made tote bag.
And got some merch for my guy.
Yes, sir. Got a little shirt in here too.
Oh yeah, exactly. Ooh. Gotta do it for Vintage J.
Know what I'm saying?
Pop on some media. Let's get it.
That's hard.
I fucks with it, bro. So where can we find Vintage J on the DSPs and the socials and all that good stuff?
Shit, you can find me on Vintage J, Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, YouTube Music, Amazon, every motherfucking platform that there is. YouTube, Vintage J as well. Instagram, Vintage J, 3 Ys. Twitter, the same, Vintage J with 3 Ys. Yeah, man, we got a lot of shit coming. We finna knock off, hopefully, the first one on the show, the top of February of the year. So we're excited for that.
Dope, man. We're going to be on the lookout for that stuff, man. Keep grinding. Keep doing what you do. It's 2022. It's the same shit, but it's a new year. You just got to always make it better and better and better, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Well, this is Jet. We'll pop. I also appreciate you coming through, man. Appreciate the conversation.
Appreciate y'all, bro.
This is Jet with Pop Awesome Media, and I'm signing out. Vintage J in the building.
Y'all. Hot.